Hey guys, today we're going to get on the bottom. We've got to put these eucalyptus, we've got 18 eucalyptus for the food forest in spring, and then we're going to get up to some other stuff. So let's go! First pit stop, we're just going to get these into the aviary for future planting. Next stop, burn pile. So all the stuff we're chucking over there. Maybe even tonight, start a fire.
I found the bean. I found the bean.
Put your hand out of the picture. You found a pea. Not a Theo, I want to see you put that whole thing in your mouth. Crying out loud.
The camera is fine off.
What is that?
Pea.
Pea.
Look, I found another.
Wood chip.
He's like, I was so beautiful.
Okay, so we're almost ready to meet our destination. We've just got one more thing we've got to get, and that is all the comfrey down here, and I might even take this tree loose in as well. So we're going to take them before they'll die, because they're not looking too healthy in that soil, and we'll probably be propagating more later on. But we're going to grab that.
So this is a lion's mane mushroom that we're growing. It's a native mushroom to New Zealand, and we bought it as part of our mushroom homeschooling project.
It's yum.
Nuffy.
That's the one mushroom I really like. It's not that rubbery.
Is it yum,
Sweet,
Matilda?
It's actually really sweet.
So we have finally met our destination. We're down here in Evelyn's Corner. So we're basically just going to plant this comfrey and put some more wood chip on the third row down. So let's get into it. Emptied up the wood chip and we've finished planting all the comfrey. So now we're going to go and get some morning tea, and then we're going to come back and get into some more stuff.
Hey guys, we're back from morning tea, and me and Evelyn are going to take you on a tour of our patch of the food forest. So today we are going to spray paint the perimeter and our rows, just so that I can sit down and plan a little bit better where I want what and how much I need of different plants and things like that. So we've built a simple A-frame this morning, just so we can kind of plan it on contour, I think Luke calls it. Don't ask me what it means, he'll explain it to you at some point. And then I will be able to transfer that onto paper and then plan from there. Alright, so we're going to work on marking out the perimeter now. We've named it Zone D. Luke wanted to call it, what do you want to call it?
Debs domain.
Debs domain, which I didn't like the sound of that, so Zone D it is. It's kind of like a kite shaped area, so the top two sides are 10 meters across, and then the two bottom longer lengths are around 20 meters. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so next we will be marking our rows, and they will be slightly off contour so that the water can still drain when it rains without flushing everything down the hill. And like I mentioned, we've got an A-frame there that will help us do that. And we will also have a couple of gills in there, most likely, which will mark in a circular shape. So rather than a straight line, that will be a round circle. Right, so somehow Luke has managed to break the spray paint bottle, so we ain't going to be able to quite do what we were hoping to do today, but you will just have to leave it at the brief introduction we have given you, and I do a little bit of talking about what my setup's going to be like, and some of the plants I'm excited to plant in here. So right in this very corner here, I'm going to keep the planting quite low to the ground. It's going to be a bit of a red pineapple patch. Is it red or pink?
Red.
A red pineapple patch over here, and then we'll slowly build into the taller species. Some of the plants I'm most excited to plant in here are my carob trees. So me and Declan planted 3 carob trees, which are currently all growing nicely, so they're going to go in my patch. I would love to sow some kumquat trees, which is like a very small citrus fruit. And then I'm going to go quite hard on the how do we say it? Monstera.
Monstera, yeah.
Yep, the Monstera. And there is going to be, I've got a nice mango tree growing that I will hope to put in here. And there'll be quite a few other little surprises that will get revealed as time goes on. In regards to the setup or the system I'm using itself, there's going to be rows of support species, and then it'll be a fruit row, and then support, and then fruit, as many as we can fit. And where the land kind of is in an odd shape, that will be where we put the gills. The main reason for setting it up this way is that the likelihood of cutting one of your fruit trees down while maintaining the support species is a lot less if your fruit trees aren't in the same row as your support species, so it'll just make it a little bit easier to manage. But yeah, we're going to jam pack it. So on the support row we will be predominantly using Tithonia and Barna grass. There is room there to expand different types of things, but that will be the 2 main ones I'm using in the support species, the support row itself. In the fruit row we will add things like the inga beans and eucalyptus, just the trees that are there for support, but they don't get maintained in the same way as your Tithonia and Barna grass, so we want to keep them out of harm's way as well. We'll obviously plant a whole lot of bananas in the fruit rows as well. And yeah, I've done a fair bit of reading into the different plants available. Whether they will all take, time will tell, but yeah, there's some cool ones in there that I'm excited to try out, so yeah, we'll see how we go. So this is Zone D.
Okay guys, that's a wrap for today. Didn't quite work out how we planned it, but that's okay. We've got our Zone D anyway, and that'll be getting all planted out in spring. This area down here, all these terraces, there's like a big slip down here. It's like got a big crack in it. I don't know if the video shows it justice, but it's got a big crack in it, so I've got to get a digger in here to kind of fix up these terraces, maybe in a few weeks. So I'm going to fix that up because I might need access from this side. That's why we're not planting in here, and it's coming up to winter, so stuff's not going to grow anyway. So anyway, we're going to call it quits for today. It looks like we've got some rain heading our way, so we'll catch you guys in the next one. Look out.